Hello and welcome to one of the special environments in college football. Clemson folks call this the original Death Valley. It is rocking in anticipation of this battle today. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams coming in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Clemson Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Tigers will kick this deep to get us going. The turn begins inside the 10. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They stop him right at the 24.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. An inside give now from the shotgun.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. And the Ducks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all.
And here comes a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Ducks. It was a foot race, and he won it. Well, that start could not have gone any better, Kurt.
Well, Chris, as you know, it's always huge for an offense's confidence to score in the opening drive. Most times, coordinators are just kind of feeling the defense out, giving them a lot of different formations, kind of see how they react. To get points on the board, man, that's a huge plus.
And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Toss play, running right. The pickup is 9, so it sets up a 3rd and 1 now.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking the snap, he turns around, he flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction, the way they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the Tigers will line up to kick it away. The offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a shotgun run call. He's found some room at the 45. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
Second down.
Wideouts now clustered. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
Defense looking to keep the pressure on. Third down coming up. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of playing moving forward.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the fair catch, signal for and take it. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, you just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Looking to pass. It's Klubnik. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Tigers.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. First down here for this offense. Looking for a gap. It's James. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, 10, Clemson, 7.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Now they're running on the toss. Finds just trucks through the defender. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
The old toss play, man. This is a play that used to be so popular in college football when teams ran out of the I formation. Nowadays, you can pretty much run the toss out of almost any formation. But the key is still sealing the edge, whether it's your tight end or your offensive tackle. You got to seal the edge to be able to allow your back to get to the corner.
Grab behind the line. It's James. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
That makes the score, Oregon, 17, Clemson, 7.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Grab behind the line, it's Maffa. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Caught over the middle. It's Maffa. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Short completion. A third down play coming up. And they pick up the first on the ground. Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Makes a quick catch. Gets into space at the 50. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. This comes an offense moving quickly down the field. And looking to throw now on first down. And a sophomore making an impact play.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
To throw, it's Klubnik. Close to the tight end. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a third and long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Snags the quick throw. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. The Tigers will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Fourth down.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Trying for a fourth down completion. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. That's caught. It's Whittington.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Brings up second down.
Pass caught. Second down now. On the run, it's Whittington. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? Takes the toss and heads left. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the mark. Fourth down now. The Ducks will line up to punt it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And a low line drive, ugly punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. First down here, time for one more play before the clock stops with the 2-minute warning. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the one moves the ball up to the 33. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Klubnik. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, gets a fresh set of downs. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Movement at the second level of the defense now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he stopped just short, down to the 2, but an excellent run. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Pre-snap motion from the offense. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments.
Man, it's 1st and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards, and instead, you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important 2nd down call here.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the 2nd quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. He's running out of time here.
A risky call here. Close to their own goal line. They're lucky they did not give up a safety in 2 points.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. And now the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And the timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Scanning the field, it's Gabriel. Looks like he's going to run it. Finding space at the 20. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
The Ducks have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's on the run. Launches deep. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Caught in the backfield. It's Holden. He'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Man, put a star next to that play. It's like the linebacker knew the ball was going to be going to this receiver, so it's the instincts and then it's the awareness and the athletic ability to be able to bring down a wide receiver for a loss like that.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ducks.
Touchdown.
Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Clemson, 14.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it. Second down play coming up for this offense. Dropping back. It's Klubnik. Looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up, and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Bringing it back, it's Stewart. And the returner will be brought down.
And the Oregon offense will take over. First and 10.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Looking to throw it on first down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a big chunk play on the final play of the period. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Ducks will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Returner decides to fair catch this. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
And the quarterback with the shovel pass underneath. Breaking free at midfield. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Here's the handoff. Powering through. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Scanning the field. It's Klubnik. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down. And the Tigers pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Short pass finds the tight end. Tackle made after a big gain. The Tigers come to the line in a hurry-up. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle. Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
They've moved it to the 3. Now it's 3rd and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Tigers. And the comeback continues.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
P.T. is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Now it's 2nd down here. Back to throw. It's Gabriel. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
Chris, I've got to tip my cap to this quarterback. I know he's putting up some yards today, and let's face it, they've got the lead, but he has faced some pressure. That's the 4th time that they've been able to get after him and bring him down, so it's feast or famine one way or another in this game right now.
And the powerful Crimson offense is back out there. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Chris, it's funny. I think this quarterback underestimated the athletic ability of this linebacker. He sees zone right away. He's thinking he's got some underneath windows and opportunities to get the ball to his skill guys. But this linebacker steps in front of it and makes a heck of a play.
Fires it on the move. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. Important 2nd down play coming up. Back to pass. It's Gabriel. And the pass is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Maffa. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. One play moves the ball to the 44, and it'll be first down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And they heave it deep downfield. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
And here's the handoff. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down. I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Here's the second down play. Caught behind the line. It's Ferguson. Breaks loose at the 45. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Moved out of bounds at the 20. That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Oregon 27, Clemson 21.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Pickup of 2. Second down coming up.
They'll run it to the right side. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Looking downfield, it's Gabriel. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys the 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Bringing pressure. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
That's a big sack by this defense here on first down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a first-and-goal situation.
After the big loss on first down, it's second and goal, backed up. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. Oh, look out. The football is free. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple of choice words on the importance of ball security.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Here's a run call on 3rd and goal. And the defense brings him down. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. The attempt is no good. So after the miss, it's still a 6-point lead.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
To the air, it's Klubnik. Receiver makes the catch. And the Tigers come to the line to run the hurry out. Here comes a handoff. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
He's moving out of the pocket. The sure hands. It's Maffa. When he goes down after a short gain, that's not enough for the first down. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Williams. An explosive play. Moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 38.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. Look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes. And this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Grab down the middle. It's Maffa. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
And we've reached now the 2-minute warning. Sets up as a dramatic finish as this offense tries to grab the lead late here. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Dropping back. It's Klubnik. Running out of time in the pocket. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. And he's shoved out of bounds, but the defense was short of the first down marker.
Boy, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. And the completion made. Good enough for first down yardage.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Catch made on the right side. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. The tight end has got it. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And the defense will spend a timeout here. Stop on the clock with 21 seconds remaining. Here it is, 1st and goal. They need 7 points to take the lead. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown, Clemson. What a fight back here. We're suddenly tied.
What a comeback by this offense to give them the lead with under 30 seconds to go. An extra point away from taking the lead.
The important PAT gives them a 1-point lead here in the 4th quarter. The important PAT is good. They have the lead now here in the final seconds. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Offense will need some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock, a huge factor here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
And there's a deep throw with the clock winding down. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Chris, this is it. Last shot here. Let's see if anybody can come up with a miracle play.
Offense getting set here, needing some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock winding down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And this one is dropped and incomplete as time runs out to end the ball game. Well, a really entertaining game, but came right down to the end. They made the clutch plays, and that made the difference.
Well, we knew these teams were fairly evenly matched, and you really saw them go back and forth, trade blow for blow. Excellent team win by these guys, doing what they had to do in the final quarter to come out on top.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.